Hello, and thank you for tuning in. This is Ingrid Harrisinger, and this is my YouTube channel on psychic development. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about how to bring more abundance into your life, whether it's money, career, love, something that you really want in your life right now. Maybe you're stuck. Maybe you don't know what your next step is or where you need to go in order to be more successful in your life. Maybe you just have had a lot of bad experiences and right now you want to do things differently, maybe go on a different path. Well, I can help you. We're going to talk a little bit about manifesting today and a little bit about how to do that. So you might have already read some books, done some research on manifestation, and a lot about maybe why the whys and the hows and the what, how manifestation is done. Well, you know what? I have possibly a different way to talk about it today. So hopefully it will help. Hopefully it will give you a little insight into your next move and what you might want to do in order to create more abundance and joy in your life. So when you think about where you're at right now, maybe it's not such a bad place. Maybe you are in a place that is very um, desperate or you're unhappy right now. These are all circumstances that brought you to this point right now in your life through choices, through your own thinking. And your brain, you can say, brought you to this place right now. You can say that your brain is what has created your circumstances. As much as we would love to point fingers or blame or say that it was somebody else's fault that we are where we're at right now, the fact is we are each responsible for our life path. We are each on our own life path. We are living our own life. So the choices that we make get us to the next step, whatever that may be. So, where you're at right now is a series of choices that you made based on your perception, based on what you believed probably was right at the time. Well, what if I told you that if you if you're a drug addict, let's say, and you go to your drug dealer and ask him, I really want to get off drugs. Could you help me with that? Could you help me not be this way anymore? Well, your brain is that drug dealer. Your brain has been taking you possibly to places that you have not really wanted to go. It's possibly taking you to a point in your life right now that is unhappy, and you are still asking that same brain for help. You're asking that brain to steer you in a different direction. Now, how does that work? I'll tell you how manifesting works. Manifesting comes from the divine. Manifesting is asking for a higher source, whether you want to call it God or the universal consciousness, the universe. I'm going to use the word God through this segment. What you're doing is you're asking for an outside source, outside of yourself and your brain, to assist you in making different choices, assist you in going down a different life path, one that may have happiness, abundance, joy, love, money, those things that you want and need in your life, those things that you believe will make you happy. How do you do that? How do you ask? One is you have to first admit to yourself that you might be wrong, that you might have been doing it in a way that was not successful. And this is the part where we basically let go of the ego. We ask our ego if it will take a little vacation, if it will step aside. The ego and the brain are tied up together quite a bit. Now, once you start working with the divine, once you start allowing that energy to come in, once you start connecting on a daily basis and allowing that energy to come through for spirit to work through you so that you can be of service to the universe, then when you let that go, you will find that ego goes with it and that your humility is all that you are left with. Your need as opposed to your want, your need for service, your need for connecting, not just with that divine, but you'll find yourself wanting to connect with other people, to make relationships, to help others. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. I want to help you with the very first step, and that is understanding that you need to make room first for a new path. Once you do that, once you allow and let go of that ego that has been holding the wheel tight and steering you off the road over and over again, realize, you know what, it might be time for someone else to drive. And if you are in a desperate situation or what they call hitting bottom, you might realize this is the perfect time. And one thing I heard from Spirit recently was if you let go of everything, then you can have anything. And this is the idea of giving yourself up completely. Your attachments, your needs, your wants, everything. Just giving it up, saying, you know what? I've been doing it all wrong. Everything that I thought was right, everything that I believed was a right way to do things, it wasn't. Which, we also do a lot of the things that don't work over and over again. And that, by definition, is insanity. So you can say, you know what? I'm insane and I need a caretaker. I need someone to take care of me. I need somebody to help me and guide me and show me the way. Now, part of you may say, no way, no way I'm not going to let some other being or that even God take control. I'm in control. I know everything. I'm fine. And that, if you're not there yet, that's perfectly fine. But I'm giving you just a simple thing you can do if you're ready and you want to take this next step. So what you're going to do is you're going to, even in meditation, is just to relax. You're going to allow for the energy to come in. So we're going to ask for release. You're going to ask for the ego. You're going to ask for self-righteousness. You're going to ask for all within you that has been holding you back, all of that stagnant energy, the energy that is not useful, that has been stuck inside, perhaps pieces, fragments from the past. We're going to ask for all of those to clear out. And you can just breathe it out. It is as simple as asking for it. You can ask for it. So you're going to do that in meditation. You're going to ask for it. Once you do that, once you start clearing it out, you're going to create an emptiness. And that's what we want. Clear the mind, clear the heart, open it up. And now you can let God in now. Let that universal, beautiful consciousness come in, that divine energy. Let it come in. Allow it to show you and guide you where you need to go. This is not just a theory. It's something that I've had personal experience with. It's the truth for me. And I've also seen it help other people. So it's just something I want to pass on to you. I believe that this is really an easy, simple way to get there. And when you're ready, it'll happen for you. So it's a matter of saying, yes, I'm ready to let go of everything. Let go of who I am, of who I think I am. Let go of all the ideas I have for myself, the big ideas I have, who I want to be, the career I want, who I think I should be. I'm going to let all that go because you know what? Those are all just ideas that have got me to where I'm at right now. They're not useful. So I'm going to take all those, I'm going to let them drift away. Throughout your week, each time you have these thoughts pop back in, I want you to be mindful of that. Maybe you have a thought, I want to control this. I want to control what's happening right now. I want to control this person. I don't like what they're doing. I want to control them. I want to stop them from doing something I don't like. Anytime you find yourself trying to control something, I want you to take a step back. Take a breath. Take that piece, that thought, put it on a leaf. Imagine a leaf and let that leaf flow down the river. Every time, flow down the river. Every thought, as it comes, acknowledge it. You know it's there. Let it flow down the river. Just simple little exercises to help you. Be mindful. Sit back and relax, enjoy the peace that you will feel when you allow that energy to come through and work through you in divine ways. You've been trying so hard for so long. It's time for you to relax. It's time for you to just enjoy, for you to float down that river and be guided. Allow yourself to be what you're meant to be, and you'll find that out. Once you do this first step, you're going to have clarity. That's the next step. That's what happens next. And it's not going to be a want. You're not going to want something. You are going to need it. You're going to need it like you've never needed something before. It's going to be like a fire inside you. You're going to realize, I need to do this. I need to do this right now. I need to go help this person. I need to go do this in the world. I need to create this. I need to write this book. I need to teach this. You're going to realize that you are suddenly doing exactly what you were meant to do because Spirit is working through you. And the success will come, the money will come, the relationships will come because you've opened wide that door. And you will feel that love. You will feel Spirit. And you'll be happier than you've ever felt. Things will change. First step, take those thoughts, let them fly down that river. And you yourself float down that river. Breathe it out, let it go. Feel free to call or email me if you want to have a personal session. I'd be happy to talk to you about your next step and how it can help you get there. If you need some guidance, I am happy to help. I can go to my website, readingsbyingrid.com, for more information. And thank you so much for listening. Much love and namaste.